I think it was the fourth or maybe it was the fifth when you were at the home run and Wagner at the home run and you guys seem to have the momentum. What do you remember about that inning? And then how tough was it when TC was able to flip it back in their favor?
Yeah, that inning was a lot of fun. We got the bats going there, some big hits there. That ball backside hit by Jared was unbelievable. Hit the top of the building. Um, we had a lot of momentum that inning. It was good. Tried to carry it over. And then when TCU kind of pulled ahead a little bit, it was tough.
And Hagen, obviously things are going better for you today than yesterday. What was the difference? And I think he threw 70 some pitches. I mean, how tough was that after throwing like about 40 yesterday?
And yesterday was obviously horrible when everyone saw. So it was good to come back and just try to help the team win. I mean, didn't come out the way we wanted to, but give them all.
Yeah, Hagen, just these last 24, 25 hours preparing to come back in this regional and face the team that, you struggled against yesterday. Just what was that like mentally trying to overcome that? And
I was ready as soon as I got pulled. I mean, just go out there and just try to compete. I mean, I feel like I lost the game for us yesterday, so I want to come back out.
And then just big picture, these last 2 days, you started yesterday, come in early today, kind of a microcosm of your whole season of just kind of pitching whenever they need you. Just how would you assess the way that you handled the role shifting and just doing whatever you need to do for this team all year?
I mean, I thought I did pretty good. I mean, I thought the staff did amazing too. So, I mean, it's good to have guys just come in behind me or before me, just whatever I need to do.
Megan, could you put your finger on what went wrong yesterday and like if there was any specific changes you made between yesterday and today or
Um, Not really, honestly. I mean, I was missing arm side of my fastball yesterday and they're hitting it. So, I mean, I feel like I couldn't do anything yesterday, but that's it.
and Jace, the TCU, they used two pitchers and they held y'all to three hits. Just what was made them so tough today?
Yeah, they were really good. Throwing early on the both sides of the plate. Uh, we tried to get all over the fastball. Started going their off speed, started landing that. Then you got to start, hitting more pitches in one. So credit to them. They did a really good job. It's a really good staff.
Dave mentioned that some of the hitters might have been tired. Just from a player's perspective, these last 2 days, how tough has that been on you mentally, physically draining, having to sit around, wait, and then, you're playing in high leverage games?
Yeah, it can be mentally draining and physically as well. But I just love this team so much. So I know every single one of us went out there and played for one another and left it all out in the field. And I could be more proud of my team.
Yes, Jace, I know you saw TCU. It probably seems like about 2 years ago. You saw them in Arlington, saw them twice this week. And just what's your take on them? I think they've won 9 in a row and 15 to 16. What's your take on them and what's made them so tough for you guys?
Yeah, they're really good. Offensively, playing defense, you see it all. Offensively, they have really good approaches. They're really just grinding pitches, man. I mean, it feels like our pitchers have them, and then somehow they just hit something, foul it off, and then they get a pitch to hit and they drive it in for some runs. They're all really tough outs, and they can just swing it 1 through 9. And that pitching staff is really good, man. It just felt like whoever came in for them, it was just going to be a dogfight and a challenge for us.
And I know you pushed across that run in the first, but you guys had the bases loaded, no outs. Looking back on it, and I'm sure that you would have used the pitchers differently late in the game if you guys were closer. How tough was that you didn't have a bigger first inning?
Yeah, it was good to just see our offense kind of get on them early there in the first inning. Just putting guys on and putting pressure on them, trying to set a tone early. I feel like we capitalized, we didn't capitalize enough. But that's just sometimes how it goes.
And for both guys, maybe Jason Hagen, I know this is disappointing ending, but when you look at the season in total, when you think about all the injuries and everything you guys had to go through, just how do you think you'll remember this season? Just what you think of what you guys as a team were able to do?
I mean, honestly, it's probably the most fun I've ever had playing on a team. Everybody's out there every day playing their hardest. I mean, it sucks to lose. I mean, I want to keep playing, go to Omaha with this team, but everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, this is by far my favorite baseball season my entire life I've ever played. This group of guys was special. Just coming from all over the place. You got guys that have really never won in their college career, and them just coming here, just getting to win. It's super special, and it's hard not to get emotional about it, because I love every one of them. Them showing up and coming to work every day, really trying to work to that one common goal. It was special. I just love them so much.
Hey, you probably heard Dave say that TCU is going to be tough for anybody to handle the rest of the way. What did you maybe think about kind of the momentum you felt like they came in and they're leaving here with?
Yeah, I mean, that was a really good team and probably the hottest team we faced all year. I mean, their staff and their hitters are really good. Feels like every hitter you're facing just a tough out, and you got to give credit to them.
I asked Dave about the core of next year's team. And what do you think about what you guys have coming back?
I'm really excited to see who comes back and the newcomers. I think it's gonna be a really good team, and we'll get some more guys at the portal and just we'll find the leaders like we did this year and just do the same thing, go back at it.
Gentlemen, congrats on a great year.
Thank you, guys.